guys. Let me know if I'm coming through clear. Well, I don't want any technical issues. I'm home. We shouldn't have any issues here. And then we could get started. Let's see who's here. Alec the Flexer, welcome. Landon's gonna go race. He said he's gonna check later. Austin, welcome, Austin. Yeah, we don't have a lot of people here so far. I was hoping more people would join by now, but... All right, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Bobby Birch? Okay. So, I want to let guys know I spoke to Landon and we decided it was for the best to just cancel the league. Let's be honest, nobody's joining. Nobody's, a lot of people join, but they're not showing up. So I don't want to drag it out any further. Nobody's really having fun with it. And I just wanted something to participate in on Fridays. I'm still looking to join a league. I'm keeping an eye out for that. Maybe I'll find something that fits me. I don't want to drag it out any more than it needs to. I think we gave it a good shot. I do appreciate everybody who did participate. And even people who only came once and decided it wasn't for them. No problem. I didn't think it was going to work. Like I said, this is something that was only going to work with a bigger YouTuber, right? If some big name out there wants to run his own league, I think people would flock to it and it would have took off. So give me a second. Yeah, so it is what it is, right? It's not the end of the world. There were only a handful of people watching, so it's not a big loss. I'm still posting races that I do. If you've noticed, I still live stream, one-off races. I just think it would be so much more interesting if there was a series, right, and points and all that going on. That's why I wanted to do it, but yeah, it's not working at the moment. But yeah, I mean, listen, we tried. What are you gonna do? I have had people tell me, "Oh, don't give up. Keep doing it. Keep going." But at some point, what's the point, right? There's just not enough involvement, and it's fine. None of this surprises me. Nobody really knows who I am. A handful of people showed up, and it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I will find a league at some point, but it's not that easy to find a league. So let me see. Hold on a second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to... Yeah, I'm going to boot up the iRacing real quick. I got a fucking update. Alright, let me do the update. Okay, it's updating. Oh boy. Hey, what's up, Alec the Flexer? What's up? Yeah, so I wasn't gonna race tomorrow this week, even if we kept it going, because I gotta get a root canal done tomorrow. Not good. But in either case, it wasn't working. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll read the comments in a little bit. All right, let me make sure that I get this page up. Properties. Okay. You guys should be. Hold on a second. Okay, you should be able to see what I'm seeing. All right, if Heat 5 gets next gen, would you give that a go? No. I have already, told people. I did a video on it. I am not supporting this company. nothing less than a brand new ground up game that they, I would even be interested in. And even then, I would be very cautious. Um, this company is just milking everything for what it's worth. It's Heat 5 is an old title. Um, it's outdated, and they're milking it. Now you're just gonna put out a really a skin. It's not really gonna increase the player experience that much, and I don't believe in contributing to a bad business model. So yeah, I'm there. That's out of the question. I'm done. Okay. So if you guys could see iRacing here, so you go to leagues, right? And then it says find the league, right? So hold on a second. I'm not looking for a specific league. So let's see, average, enthusiast, beginner. I think average is good. I'm not really great at this. So type of racing, oval, short oval, super speedway. All right, got that checked off. Car setup fixed. You know what? Maybe nah. See, open. I've done open. Not a league, but I've done open racing, but using just random open setups I found online. It doesn't really. I don't know. Maybe I should consider it. All right, let's see. Bobby Birch says I'm gonna play the free mod version. Yeah, there's a free mod already. How much better do you think this is gonna be? In fact, it could be worse. These guys have only proven themselves to be incompetent. Um, you know, Stephen Hood's giving us the same fucking spiel that we got from Costco about how doing more with less and systems in place to do things more efficiently. I don't believe any of it. I don't. You need resources. You need people. You need to spend money to push out a good product. And they're trying to convince you that somehow they're going to get a better product with less people. They got rid of a lot of people. So yeah, unless the cars drive different, I just don't buy in anything these people are doing. I wish NASCAR '07 was online with 20-person lobbies. Do open. Yeah, you know what? I think I should also put open. Yeah, that because it might open up the possibilities, right? Size of league, I put 20 to 50. I think I definitely want to run with more than 20 people. Uh, car. See, that's the thing. I want to do cup. I don't want to do trucks because I've done trucks, and most trucks on an oval is wide open throttle. It's very difficult to pass. Yeah, so I don't want to do that. I will consider. Okay, Monster Energy, yes, and I'll consider nationwide. Okay, Sprint Cup. Right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait a minute. Am I looking at this right? Why is it showing this twice? NASCAR next. Oh, this is the one. What is it? I can't read the whole thing. It's cut off. All right, I'll leave it there. Search. We'll see what pops up. Yeah, I want to do next. Oh, you're talking about next gen for the for Heat 5. Yeah, I know there's people that are going to go, who's your final four after 13 races? I don't know, man. It's too soon. Uh, I like Larson. Um, Bell seems, I don't know, like, I just got a feeling he's going to be there. Um, I don't know. It's too soon, man. I got to be honest. It's too soon. A lot can happen. You still got Chase Elliott who can get in with a win. Um, I don't know, man. That whole Hendrick team is strong. I guess Chastain can get in somehow, but unless I don't know, it's too soon. It's too soon. A lot of people gonna do next gen. So all right, here's the thing. They don't ask you about the schedule and include recruiting leagues. Okay. I need something for Fridays. I can't really commit to much else. So let's see what is this about? Corinthians Sim Racing. Oh, private to non-members. So what the fuck? Yeah, it doesn't give you any information. Okay, about. Oh, okay. My bad. Tags. The fuck? It doesn't tell you what kind of. Maybe I clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that. The fuck? Makes you go back and research again? Hold on a second. Did it undo everything I picked? Car. Yeah. No. Okay, no. Alright. Wait a minute. I'm gonna uncheck that. I'm gonna let me just do next gen. Alright. So no, hold on. This is confusing because you can't read the whole thing there. Okay, next gen. Why is it twice? Three times? I don't I don't know. Let me look again. The fuck? I want to see what the higher numbers show because look at my league. It has 18 members and nobody showed up. So, um, let's see. The multiple of next gen is all manufacturers. So, like Toyota's one, Chevy, Ford is one. Oh, so I should check all three. Okay. Okay. Sounds. Thank you for letting me know. So next gen, next gen, next gen. Search. Now. All right. Thank you for that. All right. So, what is this? Worn out racers. All right. Roster. There's a lot of people. So about. '40 and over league. Oh, maybe that's for me. Bunch of old guys. Mostly older gentlemen that enjoy racing. We are normal. Wait, hold on. We are looking for other racers over 40 that enjoy racing without the drama and name calling. We race at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The car track combos change often from season to season. Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday. All right, I'm looking for Friday Legacy Racing Xfinity cars. Cup. Okay, maybe there's something there. Yeah, they don't. It cuts off. It doesn't show you the whole. You can't read the whole thing. All right, so let me see something. It says Friday they have Legacy Racing Xfinity Cup, 87 cars, Tour mods, Silver Crowns. All right, I don't see the next gen, but I don't know. Hey, what's up, McDonald? Hold on a second. I think biggest thing is day of the week. For most people, Friday tough. When the wife wants to have dinner. Yep. Yeah, man. It was great. The guys that actually raced, I have no problem with anyone. Even guys that showed up once or twice and quit. I don't blame anybody. Um, if it's not fun, you can't expect people to stick around. We gave it a shot, but like I said, it has to come from a bigger name, right? That's the only way it was gonna work. So, yeah, I'm just gonna try to find a league I can join, but it is tough. Like you said, Friday's probably not the best day. Um, I don't know. Maybe Thursday I could do. It's tough for me to commit to a different day because it's my fucking work schedule. It's a pain in the ass. So maybe I should be open to. Let's see. What does it say? Wednesday, Hump Day, hijinks. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Thursday. Where's Thursday? Ninja Botanicals Road Racing. No, doesn't sound like that's for me. This sounds like a league for you. Yeah, maybe, man. I have a free Gen 4 league on Tuesday. Tuesday's bad for me. Cause I go in on Tuesday night to work overnight. Um, I could give it a shot, but I won't be able to. Yeah, I'll be off and on, and I don't want to join a league that I mean I don't know. Some of these leagues might frown on people that only race part time. Um, so I don't know. I don't want to be a dick. If I join something, I want to be able to commit. But if they're cool with people who just show up when they can, I'll look at it. I might consider it. But I really don't want to join something and then like I'm guessing that these people they want people that are gonna show up all the time. I don't know. Let me know if you can. Hey, what if? How you doing, man? Good to see you tonight. No real topic. I did announce that the league that we were doing, we pulled the plug on it. It's just not enough involvement. So I'm currently trying to find a league to join. And the topic is always open. If anybody has a question about anything, I'm open to discussing anything. So there is no real topic tonight. Anything on your mind is good. And I'm glad you joined. It's good to see you. Let's see. Thursdays I have next gen, and that league on has part timers. Thursday I could do that. I think I could. Is it open? The league? I mean to join. Let me know how I could join if I could do that. I think I'll give that a shot on Thursdays. I would really appreciate it, and then I could live stream it. Right? No matter what I do, I'm gonna live stream, but live streaming these one-off races, random races online is not the same. Like I want people to have something they can follow. Like, oh look, you're sixth in points, and look where I like that kind of stuff. Okay, so you see Twitter. All right, hold on. Discourse of people comparing Chastain to Dale Sr. What a joke. Yeah, man. That's a fucking joke. I think East Coast Racing Series. Thank you. So I'm gonna look that up. But so yeah, to what you were saying, what if it's ridiculous. I think people are desperate to create something that really isn't true, right? To just create it, just to have something to generate excitement. I think Chastain is doing a good job of generating excitement. I said that I think it's good for the sport to get interest, right? But you got to be careful. When you build a lot too much promotion around the antics of Ross Chastain, right? Because that, let's be honest, that's what it is. It's a lot of boneheaded driving. Um, he's won 2 races, I think. So I think yeah, Dale Senior. First of all, he knew he wore the character, right? He played it out. I don't think Ross Chastain is filling a role. I think he comes across to me as a phony. Feels a lot like a politician. You know, he smiles. He says, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm going to make it right. I got to try harder. And then he goes out and does the same shit. And then he just comes across to me more as a phony. Dale Earnhardt was not a phony. It's like, yeah, you could make a case that he kind of played it up a little bit. But he did it. He understood what he was doing, right? Just like people like Muhammad Ali, right? He promoted himself. He was promoting the sport. He was selling fights. So a lot of what he did was over the top, and he was the ultimate showman, right? Earnhardt, in his own way, in a much, more laid back way, he played that role, right? And it was easy to play because he was kind of being himself. But he did play it up a little bit. I remember there was that time with that rivalry with him and Jeff Gordon. It was perfect. It was perfect for NASCAR. The fans loved it. And you know what? In spite of the fact that Earnhardt had his moments where, yeah, he could be a little dirty once in a while, but it wasn't as blatant. Like he really could. There was that fine line, right? To me, Chastain is just way over the line. He's just almost out of control at times. What he did in the last race was the most boneheaded thing I've ever seen. You're racing for a win with a couple of laps to go, and then you're still driving Larson up against the wall. You don't have to make contact with somebody to really put someone in the wall. Larson's done it he did it to his own teammates. He did it to Elliott. He's done it to other people. Larson isn't the most, squeaky clean driver, right? But Chastain, with a couple of laps to go and a possible win, he threw it away by being a bonehead. And he admitted during the race that Larson are we even now? Like, he even said that. So when you say that, you're admitting there's a reason he was getting even, because he was already racing Larson up against the wall. So Larson did it to him. He should have just reset and said, okay, we're even. But no, he did it again. So what that shows me is he could dish it, but he can't take it. And that's just another thing I don't like about him. You're free to like Chastain. I'm not here to tell people not to like him. If he's your guy, he's your guy. But don't tell me he's Dale Earnhardt. There's a mile of difference. And I know that Dale Jr. made comparisons. I honestly don't think he was making... I think he meant that they were similar in just... I think in the amount of controversy, right, that he was generating. I think that's what he was talking about. I can't read Junior's mind. I certainly don't think he was comparing him in other ways, because there is no other comparison, right? Just that generating that villain role, right? But he's not owning it. Let's see. I'm playing Most Wanted on PS2, listening to Alive, enjoying it. All right, good for you, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. It's a fucking joke, and I think people they want to they've been desperate for this new Earnhardt. They've been doing this for years. He's not the first guy that they've compared to Earnhardt, right? They did that with Kyle Busch for a while. Um, they want to recreate Earnhardt so much that they just make it up. And I'm sorry, I don't see the similarities. I just, and to me, Ross is more of a villain because he's such a phony. Like to me, he comes across as such a politician. And at least with Earnhardt, there was a sense of charm, right? He had this how can I put it? Charisma, right? That even if you didn't like him, you kind of you believed that role. Like you just accepted it. So, yeah. All right, just let it go. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I think you're talking about the fans. I think. All right, hold on a second. What am I doing? Okay. Let me get that page back. I just screwed that up. Fuck. What did I do? All right. All right, let me get that back. Okay. So, let's see. East Coast Racing Series. All right, we're going to take a look at that. Back. East Coast Racing Series. All right. Yeah, I think because I might be able to make Thursdays work. Okay, yeah, I got you, Bobby. All right, let's take a look. East Coast Racing Series. Drum roll. All right, everybody's in here. Anybody I know? Oh, I'm only looking at page 1. I'm not going to go through all that. All right. So, about... Oh, it's trucks. You know what? I'll fucking do anything at this point. Maybe I'll do the trucks. All right, let's see what the season, view season. Did it start yet? Okay, retired, Tundra. All right, schedule. Okay, these are all... All right, where are we? May 18. So the next race is June. Okay, because we got the All-Star and then... Okay. I like the tracks. You know what? I should just fucking join, not even look too much. Alright, where do I go? Alright, pack. Alright, apply to league. Alright, you can include a personal message. Alright, let me see. Application. Alright, so application has been sent, and maybe, who knows? I should have read the. I should have checked the schedule more a little closer. You know what? I'll just join and see what happens. I'll race when I can, and if I do, I will. I'll definitely live stream it so you guys could check it out. Let's see, completely agree with take on Chastain. NASCAR is going to milk that cow. Yeah, and look, from NASCAR's point of view, I get that they want to, promote it, but they got to be careful because the shit's getting out of control, and now you got a guy that's starting to stink up the show, right? You could tell me all you want that it's exciting for Chastain to, every week people tuning in. Who's he gonna wreck this week? But when you get the end of these races turning into a shit show, like that race last week was actually not a terrible. It was a good race, and it could have been better, but it did turn into kind of a shit show at the end. And you can't have the one guy, just the fucking bull in a china shop, wrecking the whole field every time. Like, who's gonna be next week that he's gonna wreck? Like, and these guys, they're not looking to fight. Hey, what's up, Volts? Good to see you. So, all right. So, application has been sent. Close. I'm gonna go look at it again. Hold on a second. Okay, East Coast Racing Series. Want to take a closer look at, let's see, seasons, view season, schedule. All right, so the next race is June 3rd, right? Because May 6th is passed. June 3rd is the next race. So when is June 3rd? Let me check this real quick. No. June 3rd. Oh, June 3rd is a Saturday. So let's see. June 3rd, June 10th. Oh, this is Saturdays. Okay, but that's just this season. What the fuck did I just do? I just closed the whole fucking window. I'm such an idiot. Okay, hold on a second. Let me find that shit again. All right, so that's you know what? Saturday, maybe I could do a few of those. All right. I'm sure they have more than one night they race. So, in either case, hold on. We'll figure it out. I'll see what happens. All right. We have Cup and Gen 4. I'll have to send you a link directly to. Yes, please do that. If you could send me that link. Austin says Justin Marks made a statement. Hopefully he plants some sense. Listen, Justin, I think I understand an owner has to stand up for his driver. You're never going to see owners throw their own drivers under the bus. But I think he's been getting calls. Everybody, it's Hendricks. When Hendricks speaks, people listen. But I don't think Hendricks the only guy that's fucking been in Justin's ear. I think other owners have had to have spoken to him and said, enough is enough. You need to do something. We're not just going to be fucking fixing wrecked race cars and losing races because of this guy. You got to do something. So, it's still 2020. It says 2020 for that. Okay. It says league created. All right, let me take another look. What the fuck was I looking at? Alright, hold on a second. Schedule. Oh, shit. What an idiot. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I never looked at the day. I looked at I only looked at the month. I'm like, how do you guys fucking keep watching this stupid fucking channel? Alright, thank you for pointing that out. Oh my god, I didn't even notice it said 20. Why is this shit still listed? Oh my god. Oh my god. What a fucking idiot. Disco Inferno is a fucking moron. That's what I get for making fun of Captain Sleeveless. 2020, it says it right there. Alright, hold on a second. Alright. Alright. The schedule. Holy shit, I'm stupid. Alright, ECR builds Trackhouse engines. Wrong people to be screwing with. Yeah. I think they fucking... Listen, man. Eventually, if it's not Hendrick, if it's not, it's going to be somebody. It doesn't matter if it's fucking Chevy. It could be Gibbs. It could be anybody. There's only so much these people are going to take. I don't think I've ever seen one driver screw up week after week after week this often. And this is the thing right now. Elite Precision, some of you might know who he is. I've seen him tweet this, and I've talked about this many times. Sports fans are fucking insane, right? We have this tunnel vision. We only see what we want to see. We wear our fanboy hats, and then if something happens with somebody we like, we view it 100% different than with somebody we don't like. It could be the same scenario, same situation, same result, and we make excuses. People defend it. Oh, when this guy does it, oh, and then you look at it on Twitter. The first thing people do is, oh, look, well, if Larson did it, you would be saying this. If Chase Elliott did it, of course, because that's how fans are. And I try my best to separate my fanboyism from reality. And I try to hold the drivers I root for accountable the same way somebody I don't like. So, yeah, I've never seen a driver screw up that much. Could you imagine what people would be saying if Bubba Wallace was doing what Chastain is doing, like all this year? Just running over people. They would be burning down, the fucking the racetrack. And it's just crazy. It depends who does it. Let me see. ECRS Cup Series. Okay. Oh, okay. ECRS Cup Series. Okay. Let me look that up. We'll start over. All right. ECRS. Let me get the Cup Series. Okay, good. Cup Series. No results. Okay, let me see if ECRS does it have to do with capital letters. No results. All right, let me see just ECRS. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see F1 and F3. Hold on a second. Kyle Westwood is the administrator. No, this I don't think these are it. Alright, ECRS. Okay, so let me try ECRS Cup Series. I'm wondering if it has to be capital letters. Oh my god. I don't know. I must be doing something wrong. It's not popping up. There has to be a way for me to... Or do I go on Google and look for that? Let me try that. I'm going to go on Google. Okay. ECRS Cup Series. Yeah, it's only popping up on YouTube. All right, let me check this out. Hold on a second. All right, let me see. It says Kyle Westwood is the administrator. Yeah, it wasn't popping up. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I'm on a different page. All right, let's see. All right, I'm not having luck there. Let's see. Project 94. What's up? I still can't get over how Chase Elliott, who is my driver, wrecked Logano on purpose. Sort of defended himself when he was completely at fault. He knows he wrecked him. Yeah, listen, man, you could still cheer for your favorite driver, but don't defend bullshit, man. I fucking criticized Suarez for running into Bowman after that Coda race, right? You can't be doing that. And I even said he got a slap on the wrist. He only lost like what, $50,000? That was bullshit. I don't know how anybody could defend Chastain's bullshit. Okay, so it says ECRS Cup Series, but when I hold on a second, let me make sure you could see that. Okay, yeah, you should be able to see that. Yeah, it's not popping up. So I go like this, then I hit search, and nothing pops up. Maybe I checked something here that's preventing. I'm a fan of his, and I knew he did that on purpose. Listen, man, one thing I think we could all agree on, it doesn't matter who your driver is, who you like, who you don't like. These guys are all the same. They can bullshit with the best of them. They don't like taking responsibility. They like to make excuses and blame others. Yeah, once in a while you'll see a guy just take ownership of something, but most of the time these guys like to do this. Let's see. Volt says, and his pit crew can't secure one lug right rear, which caused half fifth. Who are you talking about? Is that the 43 car? Because that's what happened last week. I'm still trying to get in this thing. ECRS Cup Series. I looked for it on Google. I don't see anything. Maybe you could send me a link. I would appreciate it. Because this sounds like something I could do. Thursday night, I might be able to get that done. Yeah, I'm sorry I got tight. Well, you get tight when you overdrive the corner. When you try to fucking dive bomb. When you make bad moves. Wasn't that Suarez? Are you talking about this week? No, that was the 43 car. He was right in front of Suarez. He was like a couple cars ahead, and the right wheel came out, and that caused everybody to wreck. That wasn't Suarez. That was Jones. I mean, we're talking about the last race, right? Yeah, that was Jones. He got a top five. Yeah, it was Jones. It sucks. It. I'm mad because it screwed up Suarez, but Suarez ended up back there because he was speeding in the pits, and he had a fast car. He was actually competitive, but Darlington is Darlington. It's a track position race, so once you get to the back, it's very tough to get work your way back up, and then you get caught back there behind a bunch of cars, and look at what happened. The fucking right wheel came off. So Suarez, it feels to me like I'm just speaking, out my ass here, but like all the bad luck that like Suarez is getting all the bad luck and Chastain's getting all the good luck because no matter what happens to Suarez, Chastain, he ends up in a good fit with a good finish, or he ends up like avoiding the worst of everything. And it's like Trackhouse, you got two guys. One guy's getting all the fucking bad luck. The other guy's just taking all the good luck. That's how I feel as a fan. It sucks. I'm happy Suarez found a home at Trackhouse. He can wheel. Listen, I've always told people Suarez could drive. All right, he can drive a race car. He just needs a little luck. It's just so many. It's always something seems to happen to him. If he can get over that, I think he's gonna be pretty well. He's gonna do well. Let's see. I'm sorry, but if you can't secure one lug, your tire comes off, wreck several cars, you should get hammered. Well, I haven't really followed up on it, but I don't know if they supposedly they already have rules in place where they suspend people, but those suspensions don't mean anything. These guys still fucking they crew chief from their fucking house or the car in the parking lot on the radio. So, but they that is an automatic, definitely an automatic suspension. So I don't know. Like I haven't been following if they got actually penalized, but I'm sure they did. I have to assume. All right, so I gotta figure this out. ECRS. So if I only put ECRS, the only thing. Oh, what am I doing? ECRS. But these are definitely not. Let's see. F1. All right. About. Okay, that's not the guy. So back. Search. F3. Yeah, this is F3. Yeah, it's not the same. I don't know why it's not popping up. ECRS. Oh. I gotta figure that out. Alright, let's see. I agree with your statement on Trackhouse. Bad luck always eats away at the good guys. Yeah, it's and as a sports fan, let me tell you something. I have a bad history as a sports fan. I don't get to enjoy a lot of victories. I spent most of my fucking NASCAR fan experience as a Jamie McMurray fan, right? So he's won some big races, but really, like as a fan, I never really got to experience winning, right? It's tough. I always root for underdogs. The only time as a sports fan in my life where I could say I've gotten consistent payback, like or a payout for being a fan, is being a Yankee fan. Like Yankees have always been successful. I've watched them win championships. I've gone to championship games, and I remember in 1981 watching them play the Dodgers. And I was 11 years old, and I got to go see that live. So that's the only time I've had consistent success as a fan, like experience it. The Houston Oilers, the closest they came to was in I think '93 when I got to watch them lose to Frank Reich and the Buffalo Bills after having that massive lead at halftime. I'm just like snake bit as a fan. Um, so I just gravitate to underdogs. It is what it is. Say Bobby87 random question, but since we weren't getting reviews, then what are your thoughts on first Roval in 2018? Wow. I don't know. I can't even remember the race. I like the Roval. For I'm not a road course racing fan, but I actually like the Roval. I kind of enjoy it. I don't even remember that race though, so I don't know. That is a random question. Wow. Bobby Birch, Kyle Busch been speeding on pit road all season, which sucks. Yeah, I don't know why he's making those mistakes, but I think he's anxious. I think he wants to fucking stick it like to Gibbs, and he wants to succeed, and he's been making mistakes. Yeah, the Bombers, they're gonna win. They'll end up in the playoffs, and then they'll fucking lose again, because they are not built to win in September. They're built to win in the regular season. They're too top heavy. That's one thing I haven't liked about them in the past decade. They are just top heavy with home run hitters. They don't have guys that just get on base, move the runners, generate runs, right? Everything is home run ball. And a lot of the home runs they hit are solo home runs. There's nobody on base. That's why they end up, whether they win or lose, a lot of their games are like 3-2, 2-1. So I don't like the way they're built. I think they need to bring guys that are better at manufacturing runs, getting on base, hit for average more than home runs, move the runners, small ball, so to speak. I just think the way they're built, they're gonna get shut down by good pitching in playoff time. That's the way baseball has always been, and that's what bothers me. Like they're gonna win enough to get back in the playoffs. They'll just lose again. As a Yankees fan, I hear your pain, Disco. Yeah, I can't really cry too much as a Yankee fan because, like I said, my whole life I've gotten to see good teams. I get to see them win. I get to see great players. I can't complain, right? My complaints are everywhere else. Football, basketball, and NASCAR, right? So everywhere else, I get heartbreak. Like I said, I still remember a game from 30 years ago when the Oilers lost to Buffalo, a game that they had, and that team should have won at least 2 Super Bowls. Never happened. So they playing their ass off. The Rays tough. The Rays are good because notice those type of teams, they don't have the best those marquee players, but they get these young guys that are hungry and they go in there and they play and they move the runner. They do the little things, right? They're not just sitting back waiting for a home run. And those teams are always tough on the Yankees. Let's see. Well, the ending to that was when Jimmy sadly wheel hopped. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's why you asked about it. I do remember that. But see, that's a racing deal. It sucked, but I could live with that. That's not a guy driving like a bonehead. He wheel hopped. It happens, and road courses are tricky. So, yeah, that was now I remember that. Okay, yeah, I enjoyed that race. Didn't Blaney end up winning? I think Ryan Blaney won that race. I might be wrong. Remind me. JC1424, welcome. I'm streaming right now, watching your stream while I stream Gran Turismo 4. Oh man, Gran Turismo 4. Whoa. I like that. Old school stuff. Think Kyle Busch would have won Darlington race if Kyle Busch would not have made that mistake? Yeah, possibly he could have been there. I mean, small ball. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Man, I do not look forward to that fucking root canal. I got a root canal tomorrow. It's not going to be fun. Teams that have the fan support never wins. You know, you want to hear a funny story? I haven't been to a Yankee game in over 10 years. And I'm pretty much walking distance. I'm not as big a baseball fan as I used to be. I used to die over baseball growing up. And I lost a lot of interest in baseball after the whole steroid thing, and there's just so many home runs that just watered everything down. I follow now, but I'm not as hardcore. I'm not diehard about baseball as I used to be. Forza Motorsport 8 does not look very different to me compared to Forza Motorsport 7. I'm afraid it's going to feel like the same game but with different graphics and cars. It's 2023. I don't know much about Forza, but it's supposed to be really good. I can't make comparisons like year to year. When I just see any footage of Forza, it looks good. Yeah, Blaney won. See, yeah. So once you told me what happened, it something snapped in my brain, and I remember. Yeah, Blaney won that race. It's weird. He hasn't really done much since. All right, so hopefully Jay McDonald can get me a link to this fucking league because I'm not finding it here. I'll keep looking. Kyle Westwood is the administrator. I'll figure it out, but you know, or you know, maybe I'll get a link. But yeah, if I could join that league, I will live stream it. But yeah, the Disco Cup series is dead, unfortunately. I haven't gone to Camden Yards in 2 years because the city is just trash and crime ridden anymore. Yeah, Baltimore is not the nicest place. He would go into the hospital if his team would lose. Who's that? Austin says, if you had to be a fan of one driver that you didn't like, who would it be? Logano or Chastain? Logano. They are. I think Chastain is a lot more like Logano than an Earnhardt. Like, because Logano also gives you that goofy, phony grin after. But Logano is a cleaner racer. I'm not saying he's clean. I'm just saying he's cleaner than Chastain. I would root for Logano. You know, I gotta respect his craft. Like, the guy's amazing, and he wins. You know. I guess if I had to root for one of them, it would be Logano. I don't know what it is. Chastain rubs me the wrong way. And I get these phony vibes. And there's one thing that, a character trait I really hate, right? Is when somebody's phony. And if I get that vibe from somebody, it's such a turnoff. I could take a lot of things, but if I get that sense that somebody's a phony, I can't root for them at all. Nobody's perfect. Like, all these guys have flaws, right? We all have flaws. He's cleaned it up. Well, it does seem he's a lot older now. He's a veteran. You know, he's still young for a veteran, but yeah, as these guys get older, they do seem to like tone it down a notch. Um, you could say that about a lot of drivers. He has, he's not as bad as he was. That's for sure. I mean, even Kyle Busch, I think people forget that guy was pretty reckless, especially in trucks. I remember him throwing tantrums and just running over people at the end of races or before the end. Like, it's, these guys, as they get older, they change. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be cutting this live stream in another 5-10 minutes. If you got any questions, let me know. If I can join this league, um, I will definitely live stream, and maybe I can. If it's a Thursday night, I might be able to make that work. Blaney is like Matt Kenseth. He don't win a lot. Matt Kenseth won a lot of races um, in his day and a championship. Um, Shit. If he could do half of what Matt Kenseth did, he will have a great career. Um, Blaney's talented, but there's it's hard to win. It's hard to win. Some of these guys, I don't know, man. They're just like, there's a handful of guys that every week they're capable of snatching a win, and then there's a lot of really talented guys that just like, there's this invisible wall they can't get through. It's funny. That's how sports is. It's a weird thing. In the NBA, I was a Trailblazer fan, and I was a big Clyde Drexler fan, and excuse me, I got to see them go to the finals twice and lose, and I always felt like, God damn it, I just want to experience victory. Like, I'm like destined to root for underdogs, or guys that just come up short. All right, guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys. So, all right, let me read this. The green rims on the John Deere car make me feel weird because tractors themselves had yellow weird. Yellow weird. Who? Oh, you're talking about up here? Hold on a second. Are you looking at this? No. All right, you can't even see it there. I thought you were looking at the this one here. The Chad Little with the green wheels. Yeah, John Deere products have yellow wheels. So that's the one thing I didn't like about this, but I do love the John Deere. My favorite color is green, and I love that green on that John Deere. Um, but yeah, the wheels here, they're green. They're not even yeah, they're kind of dark, but yeah. I thought you saw that and you brought up the John Deere, so I don't know where that came from, but yeah. Okay, guys. So, yep, Clyde the Glide, man. My favorite all-time basketball player, and I think just one of the greatest players just to watch play. Um, but yeah, I was a fan even when he was at Phi Slamma Jamma in Houston. So at least he got a ring with Houston. So yeah, I gotta fucking drink some tea or something. Thank you, man. North Wilkesboro's a second throwback race. Yeah, man, I'm gonna enjoy watching that. I normally don't care about all-star races, but I'm looking forward to watching this one. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank everybody for. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight and taking part in the live stream. And don't worry, at some point I'm gonna find a league to join. And when I do, I will live stream it, and I think it'll be a better experience because it'll be a full, you know, league, and I'll be actually competing for points. And I'm telling you, it adds something to the experience. And so hopefully I could do that soon. Anyway, yep, it's the old pavement. Yep. Uh, Good night, guys. I'll see you guys around, and I'll probably do a live stream. Well, I'll live stream Monday. So, you guys have a good night. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys around later.